Cheapest axe on Amazon. Review in 3, 2. Today, guys, we're here to talk about the Cold Steel Trail Boss. We can go over stats and stuff, but it's an axe. So does it split? Quite well, actually. What I like about the size of this thing is that it's also great for doing some small work like busting up kindling, for getting a fire going. So right here we've got a completely dead tree that's been dead for a while. There's probably going to be some of the loose little dead limbs up there raining down on me, but let's see if we can cut this down with the Cold Steel Trail Boss. The $23 axe. Feel long hair, you know you got to do is put your hood up, keep all the shit falling down out of your hair. So it's got a couple little shoots coming off of it here. Now, beyond the sound of the tree smacking and the dog barking, this axe is just really fun. It's not too big, it's not too heavy, but at the same time, you get way more capability out of this than you do just a hatchet or a machete. This thing really does sink in. And for the price, I mean, you really can't argue with it. There's chips all the way over here by my camera, which is like 10 or 12 feet away from the tree itself. Yeah, that's after just a minute of swinging. And there you have it. Oh, shit. What's up? Guys, one of the things I just like about this axe is, well, extremely lightweight. Yet again, you do get a decent amount of chopping power out of it, and it cuts in real deep. Like small stuff, like when you're clearing trails, or we've got a pond here that has a whole bunch of these little shoots like this and other small things that's growing around that we really don't need. And this thing is just great for something like that. Now, I do wish, you know, for like, okay, say like trail clearing, I do wish that we could have gotten the sheath with it, but you can make one easily enough, and I'm probably going to do that too. Hell, I'll probably do a video about it. But okay, take for instance this right here. It's inch and a half around, and yeah, just something you're not going to break out a chainsaw for. So, what about the Cold Steel Trail Boss? So yeah, it does pretty good. And I don't know, I just really like this thing. Really do. Now, one of the things I really like about this is you can do, you know, axe stuff with a grip down here, but it's not uncomfortable. You can sit here and do hatchet stuff, making tent stakes, things like that around the campsite with the same tool, as well as splitting wood much better than you can with a hatchet. So, let's see. I'm gonna make a tent stake out of this. All right. So I'm just working my way around, making a little tent stake, and what's nice about this is the weight of it. It's not a 3.5 pound or a 4 pound axe head that you're trying to control relentlessly when doing some more detailed work. so you can choke up on it and actually have some decent control. So it's a tool that does many a jobs. I think that'd be an alright tent stake. Now, if you really wanted to hammer it though, you could go from here out to here and miss a few times. What's my opinions on the Cold Steel Trail Boss? Overall, it's under 3 pounds. I believe it's 2.9 pounds on my scale, so yeah, it's right at 3. We'll say under just because maybe it sounds better. And it's under 30 bucks for splitting down some kindling, for even splitting some logs. It's not bad. Now, it's also great because it can do similar work that a hatchet can do. So it kind of fits that medium spot. The build quality seems to be good. Hickory handle, supposedly. And especially for someone who's smaller framed, or if you just want a kindling axe, something that has a little more oomph than hatchet with a handle this long does, then I would say get it. Especially for women, or say you're older and swinging around a 5-pound axe is very tiresome and tedious, then go Cold Steel all the way. If you're a big, strong dude, still get one of these, man. I don't think you'll regret it, not one bit. And for one, the price point, you can pick them up on Amazon right now. I'll have a link in the description for about 23 bucks. And it is 27 inches long, 3 pounds, and the head, I believe, is like 1.5 pounds, something like that. And just the taper on it, this thing just bites into wood, goes right into it. The edge when you get it is not super sharp, just a factory edge. But if you're gonna get one of these, or if you have axes or machetes or anything of that nature, my girl got me on my birthday it's called a Lansky puck. Now, you guys may have seen other YouTubers use these before. I'm going to highly suggest that you pick up one of these. They're like $7 or $8. And where this beats a traditional sharpening stone, on an axe, you can just do this in circles, put an edge on it, and it's got a fine and a coarse side. Like any traditional sharpening stone that you can buy, stupid cheap. Hell, they have some at the Dollar Tree even. But this right here is the right shape. And the edges there are tapered down. And I think that helps out a lot too. The other cool thing is it fits in the palm of your hand. This is like the size of a can of tobacco chew. And you can have in your back pocket if you know you're gonna be doing some trail clearing, start to feel the blade get a little bit dull, spit on it, and go to work. So I would highly suggest picking up one of these as well. Realistically, you could round out, right here is about $30. And for taking care of stuff for trail clearing, splitting kindling, a bunch of small chores where this would have a place, or a hatchet would have a place, or an axe would have a place. This is kind of that middle of the road. It's shorter than a traditional splitting axe. It is longer than a hatchet. And that's where you get a good amount of power for something that a hatchet will not handle. And you can still do stuff that a full-sized 5-pound, 30 or 30-inch or longer axe will do. So the Cold Steel Trail Boss, highly recommend. I'll have links in the description for this, as well as the Lansky puck. And I'm not paid, by the way, I'm not paid. I did not get sent these by Cold Steel or Lansky. I bought this with my own money. It was just a review letting my subscribers know some stuff that I've used, some gear that I've tested. And so if you guys look for something to buy on the cheap, because I think this is the cheapest axe on Amazon, so letting you know ahead of time some of my experiences. And it has been quite good with both of these. And I've used this to sharpen a machete, and that went just fine. The machete had a curved blade too. Curved blades can be kind of difficult to sharpen sometimes. Not at all with this. So, no guys, I'm not shilling, although I'd like to be a shill. Cold Steel, Lansky. You guys want to, send me some stuff? I'll happily review it. All right, guys. Get you some gear. Get it on the cheap. No excuses. I'll have links in the description. And go check out Miss Nature Prepper and Martin Midlife Misadventures. Have a great day.